Hello everyone, this is Darcenovia here. This is another video. I probably don't expect for it to be popular. In fact, I actually expect more thumbs downs than thumbs up. Then again, I wouldn't be who I am if I simply conform to the popular opinion. I will not lie, I gained a lot of subscribers doing stuff on The Last Jedi at the time. But over the past few months, I've grown to realize, why am I even part of this movement to begin with? I know I've asked this, but it isn't just, I'm not going to bring up my political beliefs in this, but one thing I've noticed, a lot of the older Star Wars fans, at least those who are Generation X, are using this opportunity not only to attack people's political views, they're also using this opportunity to shit on millennials. And the question I have is this: whose fault was it that George Lucas was driven away from Star Wars to begin with? Who are the ones that made that piece of shit movie, The People versus George Lucas? Who are the ones that were bitching like a bunch of man-children in their late 30s to early 40s at the time that it was hip to hate on the prequels? It was your generation that did that, not mine. Millennials, it's generally accepted we were born in the early 80s to the mid-1990s. Now, the oldest millennial is old enough to run for president. And in a few more years, they'll be 40 years old, the youngest member of our generation, if they aren't already. Now, let's take that into consideration. Who grew up with Star Wars between the original trilogy and the prequels? Because you gotta guys remember, millennials were born in the 80s to the mid-1990s. There's enough of us that were born in between trilogies that both trilogies were our Star Wars. So, how are we at fault for ruining Star Wars? How is Disney aiming for our demographic when, in actuality, the people they're aiming for are the generation that's currently being born? Now, what sense does that make? It's just, I guess, millennials destroy everything according to your idiot's logic. It wasn't our generation that caused this problem. You guys did. Most of the people that bitched about the prequels endlessly with your fucking reviews, harassing George Lucas even in public, it was your generation that did that. So the question I have is, how are millennials responsible for this shit show happening? How the fuck are we responsible for your guys' behavior? For you people acting like complete man-children? How the fuck are we responsible for that? It just pisses me off. So the prequels don't count as the millennials' Star Wars? Or the Clone Wars? Or the expanded universe? That's our Star Wars. It's starting to make sense now why you people are acting the way you are towards the sequels. You don't care about Star Wars except your Star Wars. Everyone else's Star Wars can go fuck themselves in your eyes. Oh, it doesn't matter that Lucasfilm treats every other part of Star Wars like crap. It doesn't matter if they desecrate the Skywalker saga as long as your precious original trilogy is left intact. Well, you fucking dumbasses, those who were like myself 4 years ago, we saw this coming a mile away. We knew this would happen, and you people ridiculed us. And look who's laughing now. Majority of you people, and I know I've seen multiple reviews, are in your age group between 45 to 50. That's most of your generation. Most of your generation is who's pissed off about The Last Jedi. And you know what? I'm angry about it too. So do not fucking dare accuse me of being a fanboy of that movie. I hate it with a burning passion, and I have proof on my channel. You can look up all my videos on the fucking subject. So you idiots cannot say that. And the more I think about it, the more I realize you fuckers deserved The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens. You deserved him. You drove George Lucas away, and as a result, everyone else lost their Star Wars. We lost the expanded universe. The prequel fans lost the prequels and the Clone Wars, which I don't care if it's getting a revival. I don't care if there's new stuff being made for them. It's desperation at this point. We all lost something, and we should feel sorry for you. We should feel sorry that your precious original trilogy was disrespected. Fuck you. Fuck you and fuck you. You motherfuckers have taken our movement that we've been fighting for years to preserve Star Wars, the real Star Wars, and you hijacked it and made it all about you. Fuck you for doing that. You drowned out our voices. Now, it's even more difficult for Legends fans to get Legends continued because people are paying attention to your dumbasses and not about what we do. Here's the thing about you fucking people. Unlike you, Legends fans go out and do shit that's actually productive in our society. They actually donate books to children's hospitals. They do stuff in the outside world while you people whine like little fucking bitches on fucking YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook because of The Last Jedi. Before The Last Jedi came out, you sheep were fucking eating everything that Disney was releasing. Rogue One, Force Awakens, Rebels. You people were eating all that shit up. But the moment The Last Jedi doesn't fucking do the stuff you wanted, the moment The Last Jedi doesn't fucking give you anything regarding Snoke or fucking Rey or give you Luke Skywalker and Han Solo and Leia, you fucking people get pissed off. The moment that happens, that's all it takes is your precious original trilogy being blatantly disrespected for you to fucking do something. Fuck off. You're the same kind of people that harassed EU and prequel fans when The Force Awakens was coming out. Why should we feel bad for you? I don't. I actually feel nothing but contempt. From the very beginning, you made us feel unwelcome in your movement. Even though it was our fucking movement first, and you fucking hijacked it. And you are the same idiots that will conform the moment Kathleen Kennedy leaves and Disney just does some small adjustments. You people will crawl back to Disney like the fucking sheep you are. You people's anger, we'll see how long it's going to last. If you think that Disney gives a shit about Star Wars, you guys, you're a special kind of stupid. If they're willing to throw out 35 years of lore like it's nothing and cancel a TV show that people loved and disrespect the original trilogy, what the fuck do you think they're going to do? Whether Kathleen Kennedy leaves Lucasfilm or not, it makes no difference. The damage is done. And the irony is, it isn't Lucasfilm's fault, actually. why this happened. It's you. It's you people. Had you not harassed George Lucas, had you not ruthlessly attacked him, fucking, and nitpicked the living fuck out of the prequel trilogy, none of us would be in this mess today. Expanded Universe fans would still be getting Legends novels. TCW fans would have already had the Clone Wars concluded years ago, and we could have possibly had a sequel trilogy that was more in line with what George Lucas would have done for Star Wars. But whether that would have happened or not, we'll never know, because you fucking people are the reason why all this has happened. Generation X fans of Star Wars, this isn't applied to all of you, but to those who did all that shit for all those years, go fuck yourself. You have no one to blame but yourselves. You deserve the sequel trilogy. You deserve every single awful thing that's been coming out. You deserve it. You deprived everyone else of quality Star Wars material, and as a result, everyone has lost as a result. Own up to it, and stop blaming millennials for this bullshit. You people don't know anything about Star Wars. You've never understood what it's about. Star Wars was about bringing people together, and look what has happened. You people, you're not interested in bringing people together for Star Wars. All you're interested in is your stupid bullshit political agendas and using Star Wars as a platform to trash the young generation when it wasn't our fault why this happened in the first place. This entire thing is on you. So I don't fucking want to hear it from a Generation X Star Wars fan who got disfranchised after The Last Jedi. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. The fact that it took you until 2017 to wake up just goes to show you just how little you cared about what was happening to Star Wars in the first place. You didn't demand better. You instead of stopping with The Force Awakens, you didn't care that Rogue One ruined Luke's character journey in A New Hope. You didn't care that Luke Skywalker was turned into a fucking coward. You didn't care that Han Solo was murdered like a bitch by his son. You didn't care that Leia, went from a strong character into a woman that does nothing but fight war. She puts, politics in the military over her family. That's the fucking Leia that we got, and it's all because of you. And if you pay attention to a lot of the people in the story group and a lot of these authors, they're from your generation, by the way. So fuck off with our generation being the ones that have ruined Star Wars when your generation started it first. This is Darcenovia, over and out. I don't apologize for what I say. If you get offended over this, unsubscribe. I don't care. I don't need your sub.